Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is kind of like an inspiration kind of video. I feel like with makeup or any form of art, you can find inspiration in anything. For some reason, I was thinking Tequila Sunrise, the cocktail. I just think it just looks so nice, and I love orange tones and yellow tones, and you know how it's kind of, you know, ombre in the glass. It's like goes to red to orange to yellow, or like the other way around. I just think it looks gorgeous. So I thought I'd try recreate that on my eyes. I've got a bit of red, a bit of yellow, paired it with a dark lip, add a bit of glow to my face, and I just had a bit of fun. So if you want to see how I created this beautiful Tequila Sunrise face, please keep watching. Okay, so hair's up, brows are done. Now I just want to get on with the look. So I'm starting with the NYX Pore Filler to prime my skin. To go kind of under the eyes and maybe on the eyelids slightly. I'll be adding an eyeshadow base to start with anyway, but I thought I'd add the areas where I'd have most product to prime, have nice and ready. Then I want to prime my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base. I want to add quite a generous amount of primer on my eyes as it's quite a dramatic look. Then I want to set the eyeshadow base with this NYX Butt Naked Turn the Other Cheek palette and this lovely neutral shade in the centre, just to set what I've applied of the base. So I'm going to go all the way up to the brow bone with this because, like I said, it's a dramatic look, so I'll be going kind of everywhere with the eyeshadow. I just want to be sure everything is nicely primed and prepped. Okay, so before going in with the Androgyny palette, which is the main focus of this look, I just want to take some colours from the NYX Ultimate palette because I feel like it would really help with the look, and there aren't really any yellows in the Androgyny palette, and it is a Tequila Sunrise look, so we do want a little bit of yellow. So I'm just going to take some from this palette. To start with, for my transition shade, I'm going to use this basic yellow in this corner, just to kind of get in my crease and upwards and get that kind of base to work on top of, so it will blend in beautifully with all the orange tones. Before I go any further, I want to add some tape on the edge of my eyes just to help sharpen the eyeshadow, as there'll be a lot of colour going in and a lot of blending. See, now I've got the main yellow shade, I'm going to take only one more colour from this palette and then I'll go in with the Androgyny palette. It's kind of like a mango kind of yellow, kind of warmer, and I'm going to blend that in a little bit more into the crease. And what I want to do is kind of go down through into my inner corner slightly, make it dramatic, you know, and then once I go in with more colour, it will look so much more effective. Now I'll be going into my Androgyny palette, and firstly I want to use the shade Charm, which is like a pumpkin kind of orange, this one here, and I'm going to go into my crease more just to add more orange tones into it and start building it up. What I love about these colours in this palette is that they are buildable. So if you want to go subtle, you can just have one sweep, and then you can just keep adding more and more and it will kind of build up. To add some more orange, I am going to take the Illamasqua orange shade in Apex. Again, I think this will really help the look. My main focus is Androgyny palette, but I am adding to it just to help that kind of orangey vibe. So I'm going to go into the crease with this Apex shade by Illamasqua. So now you can see that the oranges and yellows are binding together nicely now. It is really starting to look like Tequila Sunrise. Now I just want to darken it up just a touch, add a little bit of depth to it. And I'm going to go in with Fetish, which is the beautiful burgundy here from the Androgyny palette, and a smaller fluffy brush just to go into my outer corner and start adding some depth. Okay, so now you can see there's a little bit more depth added into it. It's kind of more sultry looking, but you can still see the orange and reddish tones. So what I'm going to do is take my fluffy brush that I was blending with in the beginning and just kind of bind it all together nicely. And I might go in a little bit more with some of the Fetish Burgundy again, just to maybe add a little bit more depth. Just a touch on the outer corner. Not blending it out too far because you still want to keep that orange there, you don't want to take away that focus. Just to add a bit of more of a sun-kissed look, I'm going to go in with Frosting, which is this gorgeous gold. And I'm just going to touch some on my fingertip and just dab it onto where I've left a little bit on the centre of my crease, almost like a little halo. And I'll apply that on. Now I've added those little touches of gold, I'm going to take my blending brush and just kind of go into my crease, just to bind that all together again. So now the main eyeshadow's done, what I want to do is take my tape off, conceal, and then add some yellow liquid eyeliner, maybe a touch of red, I'm not too sure, but I know I definitely want to use this. Now you can see how effective that, you know, using that edge helps on the eyeshadow, because especially if you're doing quite a lot of blending and quite a variety of colours, it really does help. I'm going to conceal. I want to use the Maybelline Eraser Eye in the shade Nude for under my eyes. And then blend out with my Beauty Blender. Then I want to bake, set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Snowing up in here. Whew. Okay, I want to leave that to bake and then slowly maybe add in a little more, while I've got this to prevent fallout, a little more orange tones, a bit of the Illamasqua and a little bit of Charm from the Androgyny palette, the orange here, just to help the look a little bit more. Just a little bit more orange. Okay, now I want to dust off my bakage and then I'm going to start smoking out my lower lash line. I'm going to go into my lower lash line with the shades that I used on my eyes. So I'm going to take Charm and blend that in, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Fetish to darken it up slightly. Adding a little bit more orange, which is Charm, into my inner corner, just to show more orange, be like, hello. So more of Charm. So now I'm super orange. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in red. This will be my liquid liner. Now the red eyes are done, I'm going to go in with the yellow Vivid Brights liquid liner by NYX, and I'm going to go underneath and kind of add some more graphic lines to the look. So now most of my eyes are complete. I want to go in with some mascara. I'll be using the Colossal Big Shot. This is my favourite mascara at the moment. I'm going to do this off camera. Like I say always, it takes the longest time, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, that is my mascara done. Now I want to go back into the shade Frosting, the beautiful gold, and I want to highlight my brow bone with it. Be very summery, glowy looking. And then I'm going to add a touch of it into my inner corner, just in between where I've added the orange. To add some definition, you know, not just having orange. Add more more excitement to it. Okay, so now my eyes are complete. I want to contour, apply my lip stuff and some highlighter. So I want to contour with the NARS Laguna powder. I want to be quite glowy for this look, so I want to contour nicely, add some nice depth into my face. Now I want to go in with this MAC blush. It's an orange shade. It's quite crazy actually, but I think it will work really well if I just add a light amount to a dual fibre face brush and just add some of that in. Just onto the apples of my cheeks. I rarely wear blush, but I feel like this will help with the look. Now I want to highlight with the Jeffree Star Mani Collab Skin Frost in Eclipse. And I'm going to use this lovely, huge fan brush. This highlighter is quite buildable. So if you want to go subtle, you can. If you want to go completely blinding, then just keep adding more. Temples, cheekbones, nose, cupid bow, and just keep it going. Like, it's just never ending, never a limit. And now for lips, I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Designer Blood. We'll tie it all together, having a lovely dark red. Good thing about this lipstick is it has kind of like a gold tone to it when it dries. It's really hard to see on camera, but if you were to own Designer Blood, you'd know what I mean. It's kind of like the sequel to Unicorn Blood, but with gold. So now my look is complete. I want to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Woo! I feel reborn. I feel reborn. I actually do. It's the best thing ever. Now I'm just going to fan my face with the palette. Fan my face. And then I'll be glowing for the gods. I'd like to thank Jeffree Star. I'd like to thank NYX Cosmetics. And I'd like to thank all my fans. I'd like to thank McDonald's. So that is my Tequila Sunrise warm sultry cocktail fun times look complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I really did. I want to start doing more colourful ones. It was good fun. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did like the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.